310 hours booked in this game, so many bosses beat, only 5 trophies left to platinum this sucker. I think it is time for me to replay this game. Why? Because I have a plan. I have a method behind the madness. What's going on, you guys? It's your huggable hipster here, and welcome to, or I should probably say welcome back to Bloodborne. I will never get tired of this game, ever. Never, never, never. I just want them to put out a remaster. Winkety wink wink, wink winkerson wink. Welcome back to Soulsborne Academy, you guys. This is going to be a new segment of it where I take you through each boss in Bloodborne and maybe some little walkthrough tidbits here and there. Don't mind the hunter in the corner. They are just there for your protection. I'm going to take you through each part of Bloodborne's bosses and show you guys really how to parry them, how to get the gist of each boss, because the most common thing I see in my comment section and on Twitter, that the fact that people just can't get the hang of parrying. They can't get the hang of when to dodge correctly, how to do all of the different things that include beating a boss without really panicking. Trust me, I get panicking. I still do it myself. So today we're going to be going for a quality build that will have strength and skill. That way you guys can up the ante on the visceral attack and you can get more bang for your buck. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. But for the purposes of the walkthrough slash playthrough that I'm redoing, you are going to want to go with a quality build. That way you can utilize every type of weapon and every single type of craft and way of playing in Bloodborne. I love diving into this game again. I love it. I love it so much. I have three different ones. This is what I'm currently working with right now for the platinum, or at least part of it for the Thumerian Chamber. This one, I don't know what this one was. This one was the first one I ever played on. I ended off the game on a level 83, and I started going through it all over again, basically. But yeah, we're gonna go with a brand spanking new one, and we're gonna dive into it.
Pale blood.
I'm leaving the cutscene because they're just iconic.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Now, as much as I know about Bloodborne, as much as I know about it, I'm still very unsure what the purpose of that character is that we just saw. For those who are extraordinarily well versed in Bloodborne, can you please tell me if there's any lore on this character that we just saw at the intro of the game? Please, thank you, appreciate it. Okay, enter name. This is always a fun one. I think I'm just going to go with walkthrough. That way it's just easily labeled and I don't have to search through other names, because I do not want to give it any other name right now. I could literally spend an entire episode just thinking of what name to call my character. Yeah, we're going to change it over to female. Age. The age does not have any effect on your abilities whatsoever, for those of you who are just diving into this game. Not whatsoever. Now you guys can choose whichever one you want to choose, but my biggest recommendation for you guys would be to choose military veteran. That way your strength and your skill are basically at the same level for right now. You can change it, you can do anything you want to it later on, but you know, my recommendation, do military veteran right now. Yes, you want the vitality. Yes, you want to be able to have the endurance. The endurance is still, you know, you don't really need a lot of it, but strength and skill are a must if you want to be able to get those visceral attacks in and have them basically obliterate your enemy. So we're going to go with military veteran. The appearance, oh god, I could literally spend an episode on this too. Unless you want to make like multiple.
Good.
I'll let you finish, sir.
Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
This is my favorite game ever. It's just so good. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. I love it with my whole heart. Not just a piece of it, the entire thing. also want to know, who was the person who defeated the wolf there? Was that another hunter? These are the mysteries that we need to unravel. They're so cute! They're so cute! They're so adorable!
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Okay, Losevska's clinic. So, what we're gonna do now is, the character creation didn't take as long as I thought it would. We are going to go through some basics, and we're going to go through basically just starting off your journey in Bloodborne. Then the second episode, we're gonna be going into the Cleric Beast, and we're gonna do basically episode by episode is going to be a boss. So episode 1 is just the base intro. Episode 2 is going to be going into the Cleric Beast, and each one will have a boss that we'll go into. But yeah, handwritten, seek pale blood. We will always seek the pale blood. Now, as you go through this game, this is why I say this is going to be partially a walkthrough, partially not, because during certain segments of the game, I know parts of this game like the back of my hand, so while I'm here, I'm just going to inform you guys of what to get here while you're here, what things are, you know, you can loot, all that kind of stuff. So, we're gonna go over here. Does not open from this side. This is going to be locked for right now. You can go through over here. Now, we're not gonna do anything crazy. We're not gonna linger while we're here. We are going to just die and go straight to the Hunter's Dream. Attack. Yeah, so these, you're gonna see all these little guys here tell you how to do the attacks, how to lock on to enemies, all that fun stuff. So over here, there's gonna be a beast that is tearing up somebody, and we're gonna let him kill us. Hey buddy, what's up? We're just gonna let him kill us. You missed before. There you go. If you want, you can try to punch him and everything like that, but it's, you know, when you're first starting out, it's kind of difficult to do. When I first started out in this game, it really took me by surprise how, you know, difficult it was. But that's, you know, was my second Soulsborne game. You know, keep in mind, my first Souls game was Dark Souls, and then I immediately went into this game. So yeah, and now you're gonna go straight into the Hunter's Dream, where you can get supplies, you can do all sorts of stuff. All right, now, I highly recommend that you guys not kill the doll right away, at least in your second playthrough when you're getting, when you're going for platinum and everything. Yes, kill the doll. I would highly recommend that you guys not kill her on your first playthrough. You get a thing, you get like a ruin for, you know, killing her and everything like that at a certain point. But don't do it until your second playthrough when you're going for platinum and all that. All right, and this is where you get your weapons. So I would recommend that you guys start off with the Hunter Axe. It's really good. Saw Cleaver, if I remember correctly, inflicts blood loss, so you can get that as well. But you're going to need all of these weapons anyway for platinum. So I would highly recommend going first with the Hunter Axe. It's the strongest one. And then for the gun, go for the Hunter Pistol. Again, strongest one. And also, again, you're going to need all the types of guns anyway for platinum. So regardless, choose this one. And there's a notebook. You can't go in here yet at all. At all. And just explore. All of these are going to be the Thumerian, well, different chambers, not Thumerian chambers. The Thumerian chamber is right over here. That's where I'm at right now in my other save slot, of where you go through and then you have to fight the Thumerian Queen, and the Thumerian Queen you need for platinum. it's gonna be a bit of a bitch to get to it. Now, the only way that it's not going to be a hassle to get through is using the false tomb. Now, the false tomb, there's a code for it. I believe I saw the false tomb code in Fighting Cowboys walkthrough that he did, but regardless, I'll check it out just to see. But yeah, you can get a code actually for there to be a false tomb over here. That way you can just go straight into the Thumerian chamber and you can like beat the bosses that you need to get to the Thumerian Queen. All of these are chambers that you need to go to and get through in order to get to this one. And also keep in mind, you have to get through all of these to get certain weapons that you need for platinum anyway, so you might as well go through all of them. That's my best recommendation. And this one, this is just going to be for the DLC, so keep in mind that once you go and you beat Vicar Amelia and you change everything to nighttime, that's when it will be available for you to go into the DLC. So just a little bit of a heads up. And then when you go over here, this is the shop where you can acquire items, you can sell items, all that. And oh, I actually forgot to mention over here, we have another little shop that you guys can get fire paper, you can get thunder paper. You know, you can, but this, you have to buy this stuff with insight, you know, like the little eye icon that you see below the hunter's mark. That's where that's insight. So you gain insight and you can buy items through over here. You can buy clothing, you can buy all kinds of stuff that are specialty items over there. So other than that, that's basically an intro for the walkthrough slash guide that I don't know if I should even title this a walkthrough. Should I? I have no idea. I'm probably going to title it a walkthrough because, to be honest with you, it's gotten to a point of where, like I said, over 310 hours played in this game. I've finished it. I'm about to finish it again for the second time. So yeah, I think I can just title this a walkthrough. I think I've gained enough cred in order to do that. But what we're going to do now is we are going to go over to Yharnam. And this is where we're going to encounter the first boss. It's an optional one. You don't have to fight it, but we're going to take care of that boss in the next episode. And what this is, just in case you're brand spanking new to the Bloodborne world, you have no idea what anything from anything is, this is going to be your save point. This is going to be where you come back to life if you die. Now, keep in mind, each time that you die, you come back here. Okay, to whichever place that you ignited the lamp, the light thing, you know, whatever you call it. Each time that you ignite one within the game, that is where you resurrect. But yeah, this was the first episode of the walkthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is going to be a very intensive series on the channel. I want to be able to get a lot into this series. The reason why I say before that it's partially a walkthrough, partially not, is because I'm not going to be going through all like the little tidbits of the game. I'm only going to be going through a walkthrough of all of the bosses. So in that respect, yeah, it could be a walkthrough. I just don't want the title to be misleading. So whatever you guys see the title of this as, that's what it's going to be for the series. And over here, by the way, just before I go, this is your menu. That way you can utilize everything and all of your items, everything will be here. All of your clothing items will be here as well. One boss I'm not looking forward to is the several cloaked demons of hell. For those of you who have played it, you know which one I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil it just yet. Guys, that is it for me. I hope you all enjoyed this video. And if you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell down below. I make videos every day here on YouTube. May you find your worth in the waking world, dear hunter. Stay casually nerdy, and I will see you all in the next video. Umbasa.